Hello, friends. Today we will begin Unit 3, Types and Agencies of Education. What are the sources of education? If we have a drinking water at home, then surely there must be a source of the water. Or take an example of the gas cylinder that we use for cooking. We get it from a gas agency. Likewise, for education too, we have agencies. We will study three classifications of the sources or agencies of education. But before going into those, first, let's learn about the types of education. Formal education. If there is a pre-planned scheme of studies, scheme of revisions, specified timing with qualified teachers, and with emphasis on discipline, it is called formal education. When we say qualified teacher, we mean showing efficiency and proficiency in the art of instruction. Formal education is only for a specified period of time or life. For example, you start your school, then you go to college, masters, and then you also go for your doctoral pursuit. This all will end. Yes, education never ends, but when we say formal education, it has a specified timing or duration. Let us now discuss about informal education. As we have learned that education is not just confined to the four walls of a building. You learn outside the school, in the playground, community, cinema hall, and yes, at home. It is not deliberate in a sense that you don't intend to learn. In other words, it is incidental. You don't put any conscious effort to learn. We learn manners, habits while in contact with others. There is no formal agency to educate you here. No curriculum, no specified timing, and it's never ending. I'm sure you will remember the broader concept of education as discussed in the previous sessions. To define informal education, it is a process by which a person imbibes attitudes, develops skills, cultivates values, and acquire knowledge without there being any institution or system about. Non-formal education. This is a type of education with a mixture of both formal and informal education. Formalities regarding admission of a student, learning process, and examinations are minimized here. It has a specified group, and the methods and techniques adopted in the teaching learning process depend on the ability and the need of the group. Now that we have finished with the types of education, let us now move on to the agencies of education. First, let's look at the agencies involved with the formal education. School. The word school is derived from Greek word skol, meaning a place where a lecture is being delivered. It is a place where a section of a society go to receive formal education. School is considered as the foremost among the formal agencies of education, dedicating solely in imparting education. In school, through curricular and co-curricular activities, the child develops many traits of character and personality. It prepares them to be a future citizen of the state. Under school, we have types of school. Pre-primary school. It is also known as preschool or nursery school. Play school, kindergarten, that is LKG and UKG. This institution provides early childhood education to children between age group of 2.5 years to 5 years. Primary school. It consists of class 1 to 5. It is of 5 years duration in 20 states including Nagaland and the Union Territories. The subjects taught at the primary level include science, geography, history, math, and other social sciences. If you want to know the details of the names of those states and union territories, please refer to your textbook. But for time constraint, I am not giving you the details here. Middle school. Classes 6 to 8 comes under middle school in as many as 18 states and union territories. In Nagaland, classes 5 to 8 constitute the middle school. Secondary school. The secondary stage or high school consists of classes 9 to 10 in 19 states and union territories. The high school stage comprises of class 8 to 10 in 13 states and union territories. However, the The higher secondary or the senior secondary stage of school comprising classes 11 to 12, that is 10 plus 2 pattern, is available in all the states and union territories. Though in some states and union territories, these classes are attached to universities and colleges. Mathematics, science, social science, English, Hindi, or regional language of a particular state are taught in these schools. Higher or senior secondary school. In these schools, the students have to choose the subjects depending on their interest. 10 plus 2 pattern is available in all the states and union territories, although some of these schools are attached to universities or colleges. The different streams are medical, non-medical, commerce, and arts. There are other agencies of schools beside this, like boys' school where only boys are admitted and girls' school where only girls are admitted. Majority of these schools are owned by the government. Then we have co-educational schools where both girls and boys study together. Most of the public schools are co-educational schools. Day school. Day school provides opportunity for the students to enjoy both formal and informal learning. That is, students remains for a few hours in the school where the students get formal learning. The rest of the hours they stay with their parents and hence informal education through them. Boarding school. It is also known as residential schools. Except during vacations, the students remain in the school premises. Teachers and wardens take care of their meals and other activities. Students develop self-dependence and self-learning. It is a good system for the integral development of students' personality. Mostly, public schools are of this type. Adult school. In these schools, adults are given education. Those adults who, due to many reasons, fail to get education during their youth are admitted to these schools. It gives another opportunity to people learning at a higher age. This will remove adult illiteracy and make them self-dependent. Okay, so today we have learned about the types of education, agencies of education, and under it, school and type of schools. We will continue in the next session. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye.